At age 30, Lucy Guo is now the world's youngest self-made female billionaire. Yet she still shops at fast fashion, drives a Honda Civic, and keeps a frugal daily routine. Why? Because she swears by one motto: act broke, stay rich. Let's unpack how she got here and why she's writing the rulebook for success. Welcome to InnovaLeader with your host, Anchen Chang. This is your go-to destination for insightful discussions on leadership and innovation. Lucy Guo was born in October 1994, raised in the San Francisco Bay Area by Chinese immigrant parents who worked as electrical engineers. She taught herself to code from a young age. By second grade, she was building websites and playing with bots. She enrolled at Carnegie Mellon University for computer science, but dropped out after receiving a Thiel Fellowship, a $100,000 grant to pursue entrepreneurial ventures. In 2016, she co-founded ScaleAI, a company that provides training data for AI with Alexander Wang. Though she left the company in 2018, she retained about a 5% stake. When ScaleAI was valued at around $25 billion, her slice became worth roughly $1.2 to $1.3 billion. From coding bots to owning billions of bots training data, that's one heck of an upgrade. Despite her massive wealth, Lucy keeps a surprisingly low-key daily life. She told the press, quote, "I don't like wasting money," unquote. For example, her assistant drives her in a pretty old Honda Civic. She shops at fast fashion retailer Shein, saying, quote, "Some of them aren't going to be that great quality, but there's always like 2 pieces or so that really work out, and I just wear them every day," unquote. In her words, quote, "Who you see typically wasting money, they're technically in the millionaire range. A lot of people go through. You're successful, but not as successful as you want to be," unquote. She explains, quote, "Most billionaires dress in t-shirts, jeans, hoodies because they're done proving themselves to the rest of the world," unquote. Lucy's spend down on glitzy items is minimal. She's focused on building businesses and not just brand showing. This shows that it's better to invest in the business than the badge. Also, even though Lucy left ScaleAI, retaining her stake made her the fortune. This shows that you want to build value, not just be CEO, and that's what counts. Also, she started early. For example, she started coding in second grade, selling bots, building websites. The grind started young. It shows that the earlier you start recreating, the more runway you have. Additionally, her schedule reported starting early as 5:30 a.m. This shows that habits matter for long-term success. Also, after ScaleAI, Lucy founded Passes, a creator economy platform, and ventured into VC. This shows that success isn't a destination, but it's an evolution. While Lucy's approach is inspiring, there are trade-offs. A 90-hour work week, as she reportedly advocated, is not for everyone. The app broke mantra works when you already have capital or equity. If you're just starting and living a paycheck to paycheck, frugality may help, but it isn't a magic bullet. Also, messaging about avoiding flash wealth might inadvertently discount the role of privilege, timing, and networks in her ascent. Finally, building companies like ScaleAI and Passes require high-risk, high-reward environments, not just lifestyle choices. You might not found a $25 billion company tomorrow, but you can borrow a page from Lucy's playbook. First, keep your spending in line with value. Avoid buying status before you've built value. Second, retain equity when possible. That means building, owning, instead of just being paid. Third, establish habits early, learning, coding, side projects to build runway. Fourth, be intentional with your lifestyle. Choose freedom, not just comfort show. 5. When you succeed, don't feel pressure to broadcast it. Authenticity often resonates more than hype. So, what do we take away from Lucy Guo's story? That sometimes the loudest wealth is the one you can't see. The real success often comes from quiet building, smart equity, disciplined habits, and maybe driving a humble car while you change the world. If you enjoyed this deep dive into Lucy Guo's mindset, hit like, subscribe, and comment below. What's one habit you'll adopt this week to, quote, stay rich, unquote, even if you're not rich yet?
Thank you for listening.